Sorry I didn't get back to you guys sooner. Things have been crazy, and I've been trying to figure everything out as I go. I know I left everyone on a bit of a cliffhanger, but I was scared for my life, and that was more important at the time. After I found my wallet, I immediately called the police. After they showed up, I told them about everything that had happened over the 24 hours prior and gave them the bullet. I made sure not to touch it. They put it in an evidence bag and took it with them. They left me by telling me they would be contacting the park rangers and would contact me if there were any developments. I was scared, but I did my best to make sure I didn't overreact to the situation. It was possible that what I saw wasn't as bad as it looked, somehow. Or even if it was, maybe these guys just wanted to scare me or send me a message. After the police came and left, I regretted calling them. Yes, they said they would look into it, but they didn't really do anything else. I don't feel like I'm any safer as I sit alone typing this. So if the bullet was just a message telling me to be quiet, I certainly didn't listen. But I was scared at the time and did the only thing I could think of. The reason I'm typing this is because I want to be able to talk about it to anyone that will listen. But I can't talk about it in my real life to people I actually know. It could put both my life and their lives in danger. No one should see it here, at least no one important. Plus, I am not giving away my exact location or the exact location I was when I saw what I saw. I didn't describe the men in any type of detail, and I plan on continuing to be vague enough to not make posting here an added danger. If anything, I think it will help me. Being able to write my thoughts out helps me look at things differently, and reading the replies some of you have posted helps too. The next several days after the police came went by fairly smooth. Nothing out of the ordinary happened. I was still in a bit of shock, but became more and more comfortable as time went on. When the following weekend approached, I found myself not wanting to make any plans. I only felt like going home and staying in, like I had been doing every day after work. I knew I was probably just a little scarred from what I saw, but I just felt like I needed some time. Friday night, I was just at home hanging out. I was alone, which is how I spent most of my time at home. I believe it was almost 9 p.m. when I heard a knock at the door. Based on what had happened the prior weekend, what time it was, and the fact that I wasn't expecting anyone to stop by, I became very alarmed. I sat as still as possible, trying to not make any noise. I listened intently, and was again startled when there was a second knock at the door. I was hoping whoever it was would just go away, but if it was no one to worry about and I didn't answer it, I knew I wouldn't get any sleep or peace for days. As quietly as possible, I tiptoed over to the window, where I felt I could safely get a look outside at who was there. I looked down to see what appeared to be a delivery driver from a popular pizza chain. He looked legit, and even had the pizza shop's car topper on his car. Still though, I was a bit apprehensive because I hadn't ordered a pizza. He took a step back and began looking up at the house. With my awful luck, we made eye contact immediately. He nodded his head at me, and I felt obligated to go answer the door. My heart was racing as I approached the front door. I took a deep breath and pulled it open. In front of me stood a young man, maybe 20, holding a pizza bag. He had a smile on his face and certainly didn't look dangerous. He asked me how I was doing as he began getting the pizza out of the bag. I quickly but calmly snapped at him that I hadn't ordered a pizza. He looked a bit unsure of what to do and told me that the pizza had already been paid for. He double-checked the address, and I confirmed it was indeed mine. I still didn't want to accept the pizza. The callback number on the order went to a phone that wasn't in service. The delivery driver told me I could either accept the pizza or he would bring it back to the shop and throw it away. Stupidly, I took it from him. I just felt bad for him or something. Part of me is glad that I took it, and part of me wishes I hadn't. The driver left, and I brought the pizza inside. I set it down on the counter and decided to take a look at it. When I opened the box, the first thing I noticed was the pizza itself. It looked totally normal. Although I was hungry, I definitely didn't consider eating it. As I went to shut the box, I noticed something else. On the top part of the box, in the inside of it, it appeared that whoever placed this order instructed the pizza shop to write a note inside the box. It read, "Bullet, my love, here is a surprise for you. You'll have another one soon on 4/22. Obviously, that will be April 22nd, which is 3 days from when I'm posting this. And that's where I'm at. I'll write another update if and when I'm able to.